Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Millisecond Gaming, and we're playing a little Fermi Paradox, a nice independent game we picked up in early access. You can see down here at the bottom, Fermi Paradox, early access. We are playing 0.63.b.05, and I'm having a great time with it. It's very much a next, you just one button at a time, and see how it unfolds, how the story is told. I love games that allow you to tell stories. Now, this one has story more or less built in with the way things go, but that story can change dramatically based on the choices you tell, and I really like that. It's not maybe quite to the point of like a RimWorld as far as not having a built-in story, but allowing you to tell a story. Like it's slightly more built in, and the levels, I think the story that you build don't go quite maybe as far as that. So it's slightly less on both ends, but it's a much easier game to play. It's a very casual game as far as what you can do, and I'm really enjoying it. So we have a big event here coming up on the desert planet of Gliese Sea. Water has always been scarce. Now a crisis has come for one reach as their only source of water begins to dry up. Knowing they can't otherwise survive, a charismatic potentate gathers their dune gunners and dune ship fleets to begin an attack on their water-rich neighbors. I've seen soldiers fight for a lot of causes. The only enemy I'm afraid of is the one fighting to survive. All right. So let's see what happens here. These are our peaceful horse people, right? But while our ethics have stayed high, our warlike nation has gone up a bit. So we can just do a regular conflict. It's going to hurt us with a little bit of everything. And I think that's what I'm going to have to do. We're going to take a hit there. We're going to take a hit here. We're going to take a hit here. We're going to take a hit everywhere. But it's not going to cost us any points, because I want to hang on to points as we start to make contact between our races to make better choices. We'll go ahead and give her some technology here. We'll kind of hang out here and see if we can fix some of this as we go forward. I'm going to go with question mark. I'm fine with 6.2 million prune. Books to spread flies and superstition. Of course they do. A new reach. New city, I think. The prune reaches. We'll just kind of pick that. Nothing happened for a while. All right. All right. We're beginning to get a little bit more synthesis going on. New technological age for our Roma. Our plant species. Roma reached the digital age. Connected, preliminary genetic and biodigital experience. Okay, so we've read, I think, this before? Yeah. All right, we got some points. We can go wisdom. So I'm going to go wisdom. There's our rocket ship on the way out. Dolphins, developmental event. Are we finally going to send a signal or a rocket ship? Yes! Spaceships for our dolphins! All right. Let's go. Aerospace startup begin as a crowdsourced campaign. I just realized there's a reaction channel. A roadie reacts. And I can't for the life of me remember his name at the moment. But he always says that. He's like, let's go! And I just could hear him in my head when I said it. Oh well. Hank? Maybe that's his name? I don't remember. I haven't watched any of his videos in a while, but I did have one suggested the other day. I do really like him. Small aerospace startup begins a crowdsourcing campaign to launch a colonization ship. Nothing like this has ever been tried before, and the concept immediately captures the imagination of the Dolphins. Alright. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. I like that. I've never heard that before. That's a good Oscar Wilde quote. All right. I'm not as well read as I sometimes like to pretend, and that's why we have synthesis, so we can spend 50 points on our epic project. Project is soon massively overfunded, seeing this dozens of copycat projects join in. Together, they build a massive fleet to carry half of Earth's population to the Alpha Centauri system. Oh, there it is. There's the fleet. That's amazing. All right. I don't think we really want population growth, but we'll go for some peace. We're already pretty peaceful. New captain. I mean, this one we're actively seeing move. That's how fast it's going. A little more technology. And the fleets are their own deal, right? So the planet's one and the fleet's another. Go for some more resources. The one I'm really kind of worried about, though, is this one right here. Right, our Interstellar rocket, because they only have 28 years. Let's go ahead and see if we can actively try to get them a little bit more going on here. Okay. I mean, we're doing it, but it doesn't really seem like it's adding much to that, right? We'll have to kind of crowdsource fleet. Developmental... Oh, I love our little rocket dolphins, too. Race towards Alpha Centauri. Colony land. Many captains begin to fear. Okay. Many captains begin to fear there will be a serious disadvantage if they are not among the first to arrive. Okay. The hunter that wakes at dawn wins the prey. We don't have a lot of points. We spent it all to build the fleet. So we're just going to have to do regular development. We're just going to lose a little bit of this. But we've got 992 years to get there. So I think we'll be okay. We're not going to do a population growth, though, because we don't want that. We will go for some technology, though. And then I'm going to go back over here to our other fleet. Oh, these are all bad. I don't want population growth. Let's go a little bit ethics. We only have 51 years of resources left. I might actually want a reduction in population if I can get that. Doesn't look like they don't want to give it to me. We are moving. We see it slowly. There we go. I'm going to take a small population hit. All right. I'm okay with that. Give us a little bit more resources. Kular development event. All right, let's head north. Rigel is building spaceships. We don't have any points. I would like to die on Mars, just not on impact. That's a great quote. Good job, Elon. That's a good one. Powerful Kular and Rigel 7 pool wealth extracted from their underclass to be constructing an interstellar ship. They dream of the Wormwood system, where lie riches still unplundered. All right, there's nobody living in Wormwood at the moment. So we're going to have 3 systems that are all up. Now, we don't have any points, so I'm just going to say regular development. And we'll send them out there into the galaxy. I'm not as interested in babysitting this one. It's a small one. It's going somewhere that we don't have a lot else going on. So I think I'm kind of okay, although, you know, Wormwood connects up things well. So we've got 3 fleets going. Roma Interstellar rocket's almost there. That's what I'm trying to click right there. It's about halfway there. I'm trying to just get them there. I say they've got an issue with... I don't want to do too much more population. I mean, we're at... We do a little bit more? Yeah, but not another one. I think that's fine. I think that's where we're at. We're at 51 years. Hopefully that's enough to get there. We'll see if we can get some more bonuses that will help with that. Roma roots groups new technological age. Okay, so this is the planet. They've reached the cyber age. Yep, the Neuromancer quote again. We don't have the 30. I'm just going to go for regular advancement, I think. We've got good resources, so we'll just kind of keep riding that. Yeah, we got to work on maybe lowering our warlike nature there a little bit. That's beginning to... You know, it's sitting up there a little ways. Let's kind of hop through here a little bit, see if we can maybe get 1 or 2 doves that we can click onto. Oh, private colony ship development event. Let's see what the Kular is going on. Okay. Centuries-long journey, the Kular private colony ship. The onboard computer is able to collect vast amounts of data about the galaxy. After careful analysis, the astrophysicists make outstanding observations. The universal storyboard of the night sky is regarded around the globe, and in this way, the similar cosmologies and metaphors arise. And these elements of myth are contained in the seeds of all developed sciences up to the present. Okay. We seem to get quotes from, you know, American popular celebrities, and then from German philosophers. All right, we're going to go more objective because it doesn't cost us anything, so why not? The observations challenge the entire scientific model of the Kular, so everybody on Kular private colony ship begins to work hard to research new insights. All right, our colony ship might advance faster than our planet does. We'll get a little bit of peace in there, although they're doing pretty good. More resources I'll take, just because that's so positive. I'll go back to our Interstellar rocket. This is the one that I think, you know, we're up to 66 years now. We're doing okay. I'm not going to boost our population. I think we're fine. Thought about it, but no. Is that ethics for somebody else? There we go. I think that starts to get us where we need to go. Dolphin sectors, new technological age. What comes after the cyber age? The solar age. I love that picture too. That's great. All right, overcoming previous limits of propulsion engineering, Dolphins are now able to build ships capable of exploring and colonizing their own solar system. Advanced AR built to escort them on their journey, while mastery of genetic engineering allows Dolphins and their crops to adapt to the new colonies. All right, to read about cities and huge industrial enterprises and really successful colonization, you can imagine what it might have been like, what Mars ought to be like. Philip K. Dick. Well, we're getting some of our authors. I would say that. We're getting some of those. Okay. We can dump a little bit of power to get some points. Our ethics are okay. That's okay. You know what? I'm just going to go here. I'm not really sure we want the population growth. I might have to look to do something to lower that. Let's hang out here and see if we can drop our population growth just a touch. Oh, no. Off to the prune. Off to our happy horse people here. They've reached the industrial age. Electricity, modern bourgeoisie society. What are our choices here? We only got 24 synthesis. I think we just go wisdom because we can. It doesn't cost us anything. We're getting there. Their potential, their warlike has gone way up. Their ethics have stayed good, but their war has gone way up while we've been gone. That used to be really low, so the random changes have not helped us out much with that. I mean, potential casualties is higher than our potential population. Oh, the Interstellar rocket. How's our rocket doing? Armed conflict threatens the Roma. No, we don't have a lot of points. Unbearable pressure of leadership on board the Interstellar rocket leads to core officers entangling themselves in passionate love affairs. But jealousy over sexual relationships now threatens to become violent unless the crew does something. But jealous souls will not be answered so. They are not ever jealous for the cause, but jealous for their jealous. It is the monster, begot upon itself, born on itself. There we go, a little Shakespeare. What can we do to keep this group alive? So, oh, peace. Peace doesn't cost us anything. I'm just taking it. Okay. Crew members have no choice but to force the impassioned officers into their cryosleep chambers and carry on the mission without them. What is this one? It just keeps floating there even when we make other changes. I'm going to click it. I don't think it has anything. No, it is these guys. Okay. It just kept hanging out there. Journey may be the noblest Rama endeavor of all time. Yes, more resources. Okay. Let's hop back. I'm interested in our Dolphin crowdsourced fleet. Let's see how they're doing. We'll go more. Yep, we'll handle that. I think they'll be okay. They've got plenty of time left on there, but no reason not to give them some more. You know what I'm saying? And they have a developmental event. They're about to hit another age just on the fleet. No, fleet destruction again. I don't have a lot of points. Nuclear reactors of one ship are threatened to go critical and the entire ship must be evacuated. The remaining captains are split on rescue operation, with some worried that it will endanger the entire fleet. The bravest are surely those who have the clearest vision of what is before them, glory and danger alike, and yet, notwithstanding, go out to meet it. Okay, what do we got? Don't have a lot of points, 31 points. Close call we can't afford. We could do an extinction event. Now, this fleet isn't going anywhere useful to us per se, but it does give us one more option to get somebody else out into the, into the singularity. I'm going to go here. So we're going to have minimal survival. So we're going to lose 210 million. It's going to still leave us 10 million people, though. So I think we're just going to go for that. No. But you know what? We've got plenty of resources now. Resource is no longer an option, or no longer a problem. We could go for some population growth if we wanted to. We do have a minus 12% growth at the moment. Let's see if we can get a little bit of population growth. We're down to one ship, right? A little peacefulness there. This one that I thought was going to be the easy one. Did it not boost our technology? we have enough resources. I'm not worried about that. Let's just get the synthesis point. Yeah. Another point. Kular, development of debt. Okay, this is the company, so this is back on the main planet. Depopulation on Rigel. Mechanized harvest of undersea creatures in Rigel 7 has depleted ocean biomass to points destabilizing the entire ecosystem. Important food source for Kular populations. A huge net is being dragged across the seafloor, destroying everything in its path. Ahead of it bloom undersea forests and their hundreds and thousands of living creatures, both plant and animal. Behind it is a desert. Alright, what's our choice? Prevention doesn't cost us anything. Well, that's where we're going. We can just avoid that one. Our population growth is okay. I'm just going to kind of leave that one. 20% is more than good enough. Oddly enough, these guys started out more of a warlike, but they have the least potential to kill each other at the moment, which is interesting. Slowly, painfully, the Kular restored life to Rigel 7's waters. Ocean creature to be seen to again swims freely, unhindered by Kular nets. A certain class of Kular, known as Wave Mothers, appointed themselves guardians of the sea. Okay. Kular are easily manipulated, leaders exploit the vulnerability, the steady diet of propaganda, a network of permanent broadcasts, and yet, they're the least warlike at the moment. So whatever else we have to say about it, it kind of worked. It kind of worked. New style video games, little bread and circuses action, right? Whereas we come here to our Roma route, right? We're a little bit more warlike. We've got huge ethics. We go over here to our horses, to the prune. They've like ethics, but they're, look at that, out the wazoo for warlikeness. Iron oxide gives the rocky desert planet reddish color. Got good resource though. A lot of coal fields. See if we can click over industrial age. We're level 5. We're getting there. Clicking up. We're not getting a lot of positives on this one, are we? What are these? Ice age drastically. Oh, that was Dolphin. Okay, so that's our galaxy ones. I don't think those are really supposed to show up, but okay. What the heck? All right. Orbital weapons around Tau Ceti 3 are being used to strategically assassinate enemies of the state. Its deadly satellites are able to pinpoint the location of anyone on the surface of the planet and pick them off with a single shot. The important thing to know about assassination, or an attempted assassination, is not who fired the shot, but who paid for the bullet. I think I'd agree with that. All right. We're just going to go prevention. Doesn't cost us anything. Worldwide outrage of the existence of these weapons force swift action to take them offline and permanently ban their use. Yeah, don't worry. Look at our utopian views there, going way up. Question mark? How about this one? Alpha Centauri's inner planet is accumulating new atmospheric layer. Okay. We bump back up again. Oh yeah, rocket support systems are optimized. Gotta love that. Let's check on our rockets. Crowdsourced ship, how are we doing? 8.9 million. Otherwise, we're not very warlike. We're fairly utopian. We just have a population loss. That's going to help our resource storage. Go a little more utopian. Okay. Roma Interstellar rocket. Destination reached! The Roma rocket made contact with the Kular companies. After numerous years of travel, the Roma Interstellar rocket has finally arrived at its destination. But the Rigel System is inhabited by the Kular companies. What is going to happen when the Roma make contact with the Kular? Our foremothers never asked to be discovered. Look at that, my own cultural bias just sneaking out there. Our foremothers never asked to be discovered. The moment the others came with a ship from the stars, everything changed about our world, and we could never go back. We don't have a huge number of points here. We've got 54. Okay, exchange. So let's start here. Roma Interstellar rocket observes the Kular companies from a safe distance, determining if they are a threat. Aggressive action by the Roma, 25% ethic value. Aggressive reaction, 25%. Okay, so our ethic, I don't know what that means. Extermination. After first contact, both sides are hostile, and the Roma Interstellar fleet decides to attack the Rigel System with full force. Total destruction of Roma 7, 29% Roma ethic, and harm value. So we add those together. The problem is, what does... Our ethic isn't a positive negative, right? Or it is a positive negative. It's not a total. It's not a 0 to 100, right? Like our harm potential is. So, how do we take that, a dystopia versus an utopia value? Let's go to exchange. The Roma land on Rigel 7 and tried to directly communicate with Kular and produce. Aggressive reaction by Kular, 56% ethic value. Let's give that a try. Kular would easily... I saw something about the Kular were easily manipulated. Kular companies Roma are getting to know each other. Rama and Kular exchange information about each other. After years of intense communication, the Rama interstellar rocket continues its journey to another star system. Our birth planet is long forgotten. We'll remember forever the wondrous worlds we've visited while crossing the galaxy and the kindness of strange beings given to us. Okay. I like that. I don't know what it means, but I like it. We don't have the 60 points for that. We're just going to go here. Shared resources. Reluctant to share secrets, the species still agree to help each other. Before they continue on their journey, the Rama enhance the infrastructure of Rigel 7 and the Kular give them valuable resources. Alright. Huge population growth, but scarcity? We need to work on that. Kular private colony ship. What's going on with it? Kular efficiency. That sounds good. Protocol implemented by a brilliant logics officer could lead to a far better management of resource storage on the Kular private colony ship. Can the onboard digital computer handle the instructions? Efficiency protocols are crucial for long-distance space travel, but biointelligence often lack the insight to not implement instructions to see biolife as inefficient at some point. It's the robot saying, you shouldn't be a human anymore. You should be a robot. All right. For 10 points, we can get Civilization Pillar. I like that. Let's go for that. Because right now, we've got scarcity in 41 years. That helped a lot. I'm going to go one more. Let's double down. And another one. There we go. Look at that. Huge benefits in that. And look, our technology, the private colony ship's going to get to a new technology age. Okay, cyber age for them. Nice. All right. Different quote this time. Rapid advancement in artificial intelligence. The crew of the private colony ship undergoes drastic changes. All right. Our ancestors lived on the doomed swamp planet, but with barely the technological tools to survive as a spacefaring civilization. But with their first interstellar fleet, the Qual created the unique cyber tentacles that made them famous and feared throughout the galaxy. All right. We'll just go for advancement. No, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go a little more dystopian, a little bit more warlike, but let's get some synthesis back. Right? I think that'll be fine. And then we get some of our ethics back right there. Not a lot, but some. All right, so they're going okay. I'm going to come back here to our... Oh, well, let's go technology. Let's take a look at our dolphins. Look, our dolphins are almost ready to go up. Oh, they're not almost ready. They're still a ways away. Never mind. Let's see if we can boost that a little bit. We'll go for some resources. We're down to 2,600 years. Need a little bit of that. We'll go for some little ethics. Fairly utopian. Dolphins are doing well. I wouldn't mind a little less population growth. Become experts in science and philosophy. All right, development event for our dolphins. Sol is sending signals into space. Finally, we sent a ship out before we sent signals. That's funny. Many developing civilizations, wise to send them powerful messages. Looking back in the long history of human species, a spacefaring civilization would conclude that the foremost terrifying words in the language are, "We come in peace." Yeah. Just like Reagan said, the most dreaded words in the English language were, "I'm from the government, I'm here to help." All right, what do we got? We don't have enough for signal boost, so just do the regular signal. Now we'll get that going out. Oh, let's click that one. Little piece there for somebody. Colony ship, Rama route, new technological age. They've reached the solar age as well. I do like that picture. Read about cities. Yep, we've already read all those. Let's jump into this one. Advancement? I mean, we're fairly utopian. We could clearly get the extra 20 points here. Fleet of city-sized battleships patrol the Tau Ceti System to ensure colonies remain loyal. Ooh. Techniques are developed to allow terraforming. You know what? I'm going to go for the extra 20 points. We can afford it here. We're doing okay. Still talking about the jazz age down there. I'm going to head back over here to our horses. See how they're doing. We're almost ready for another technological age. Let's give them a little bit more resources. Should have gone for peace, I just realized. But oh well. Mistakes were made. We have enough resources to last longer. We're just less likely to get that far. But hey, whoever comes next will have plenty. We'll have a relatively undamaged planet, depending on how we kill ourselves. Yeah. We're almost there. There we go. Developmental event, and then we're going to do a technology. Reduction in Gliese. All right. Now, prudent democracy being using large machines. Dry deserts of Gliese, water is incredibly precious, allows room to enrich the arid landscape. Okay. Water should be a free right of every worker. Even the magnates dare not charge us for the air we breathe. Why then should we have to pay for each drink we take? Let's see. We could afford the civilization pillar, but I don't think we need it. I'm just going to go here. We've got enough. We've got 62,000 years at the moment. I think we're okay. We'll go for a little ethics. A little more ethics. Now we go. There's our new technological age for them. They've made it to the nuclear age. All right, rocket technology, and now I become death, destroyer of worlds. We do wisdom. I'm gonna do wisdom. We got some points, not a lot, but let's kind of jump in there. Go for some technology. We're almost up to the next age for them. Resources. We need some resources. They're actually in kind of tough shape at the moment. We could use resources. We could use a lack of population. Let's see if we can come up with some population modifiers here. We want to subtract that, add that, and technology, I guess. How about some ethics? Slowly becoming more utopian. All right, our interstellar rocket. How is our Roma rocket doing? Roma growth. Crew has experimented with growing plants from Tau Ceti 3 in zero gravity. Successfully able to feed a much larger population. Food is absolutely crucial to the psychology of your crew, and you need to handle it carefully. Okay. I'm just going to do regular development. I don't really want the growth. I'm going to say dead end. I don't really want the growth. Kind of hang out up here for a little while. See what options we get. Signals from space. All right. Oh yeah, because that finally reached over the top. Nice. Okay. First sensor technology. Jazz scientists have been, after years of losing faith, they're stunned to receive the Roma jazz music. Signal message from space will show it's possible to live through the technological adolescence. It is possible that the future of human civilizations depends on the receipt of interstellar messages. Receipt. All right. What are our choices here? We have 58 synthesis, so of course we need 60. We'll go ignorance, I guess. It really hurts. Damn it. I'm going to go for a little peace. See if we can knock that down. It's so far past that we can't even bring it back. Technology. Get them on to the next age there. Get some ships out for them. And more peace. Well, we're down to 12.9 million potential casualties. Only more than double what we have. But, we're fairly utopian. Got plenty of resources. Chanting new style of movies. All right. Off to the crowdsourced Starship. Dolphin crowdsourced Starship has much idle time. Starts to question the mission and motivation. With the captain's observations of the inner space, convince the crew to change course. People do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own souls. One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. Ooh, I like that. Little Jung. We're almost there. We're almost there. All right, so we could do some... Are welcomed. They have strong ethical protocol and deconstruct the goals of the journey. I think our ethics are okay at this point. I'm just going to go regular... Oh, I'm going to go 20 points. I mean, one more would be fine, but I'm just going to go here. Cybernetic soldiers appear on the breast and arrest the traitor of Dolphinity. All right, and then we'll add a little bit of ethics there. All right, there we go. Our resource is fine. I'm going to go some more technology. Let's see if we can get them up to go in age. Click that. We're up to 80 synthesis. Closing up on there again. More resources. Why not? New technological age for the Kular companies. They've also reached the cyber age. We're getting there. You know what? We're maybe halfway there. Still dreamed... yep, Neuromancer. We have the points. I think I'll go Wisdom. Crossing the realm of AI, Kular have the ability to vastly improve the societies and facilitate communication with faraway beings. However, new technologies present great risks, so well, a little extra wisdom could have hurt. Yeah. What are we up to? So, yeah, so we're about 2/3 of the way through, right? Dolphins are already there. We got to work on the prune here. They're almost ready for another technological age. They're doing okay. Look at that utopian values. Some more resources. They're doing okay there. We've got 0 growth, so that kind of helps them to a pretty large extent. I'm going to go... Let's see. How are our dolphins doing? At 11. We really need to bring down our population growth here. Kular private ship. We'll come back to dolphins here right away after we get this. Kular power. Staff of the Kular private colony ships optimizing cyber weapon systems and using the long venture towards War Moon to become experts in military operations. Cybernetic soldiers are preparing for the worst potential invasion of hostile civilization. Historically, a vast amount of hostile first contact encounters between two species make sense. The long time periods needed for generational ships to arrive at their destination, the unknown star in focus, decades upon decades of preparing for the worst. Most peaceful explorers evolved into invaders before ever meeting another alien. Interesting. What are our choices? 0, 0, 0. I'm just going to go 0. They're already fairly dystopian, but, you know, and we'll add a little piece there. And then we're going to come back to our dolphins. We need to lower our population growth. Increase our scarcity, because we're down to 560 years. This is becoming kind of critical here. Come on, give me some options here that help us out. No, I don't want more population. We need less population. Maybe we need a good war. Knock out 1 billion people. That's only 1 billion, actually. It's not really all that helpful for me. 479 years. Developmental event. Flying cars. Okay, paradigm shift. I like that. Cloned wildlife. A group of dolphin scientists made a breakthrough in the field of genetic research. They now have the ability to reconstruct the full genetic code of previous extinct creatures, which, incidentally enough, is an article in the most common popular mechanics that I just got, most recent one. Potentially going back millions of years of planet's history, while these animals could be resurrected, there's little consensus on what can be done with them. And much the same. We brought all your favorite animals, and we confirm they are delicious. All right, what are our options? We've got some points. Cultural ascent. I'm going to do that. Oh, yeah, because it's more resource. We don't want this, right? This is the opposite of what we need right now. We've got to either do this or this. So I'm going to go here. We've got the points. Let's try to save our dolphins. Let's get lower population. Oh, I like that. That's nice. A little small war to help the planet out. All right, the Starship. They've reached their destination. Does that mean we start... Dolphins arrive off... Okay, I like that picture. To arrive at the Alpha Centauri system, the Dolphin crowdsourced starship allows on planet Proxima Centauri B, and the crew builds a rudimentary settlement. To adapt to the harsh environment, the dolphins have cybernetic systems integrated into their bodies, allowing them to breathe toxic air and become better hazard-resistant pioneers. Cyborg would not recognize the Garden of Eden. It's not made of mud, and it cannot dream of returning to dust. Huh. Okay. I think cyborgs are still part organic, so potentially they could. Okay, so we've got 45,000 years at the moment. I'm going to go troubled development. And this gives us another meter. Okay. Do we have to get up to a certain point of that? Scarcity, only a few dollars to select frontier. Okay. New cybernetically enhanced bodies. Okay. And I'm going to end this episode right here. So thanks for watching, guys. We are playing, as you can see down here in the corner. Oh, actually, I'm in the way. Fermi Paradox, early access. We got picked up off Steam. If you're interested in it, check it out. My name is Eric. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Cheers.